Saltimbocca di Capesante. Today we're going to do two delicious but simple dishes, the Italian way, based on the prime ingredients. I have cooked the potatoes. I'm just going to blanch the corn. So here we have beautiful sea scallops, and of course the speck. This is speck. Speck is like prosciutto, except it's a little smoked. The prosciutto is the whole. Speck just is one little piece, the best piece of that, and then it is dried, cured with salt, and smoked. I think that the corn is done. Let that cool. So in a pan like this, it's perfect. I will put some cream in, not all of it, because I want to leave some for the end, and let's see if I need some more. The butter. So that begins to kind of warm up as I clean the potatoes. This is the way we did it. You put it on a fork and you continue to just, So here we are. The potatoes are cleaned. So this is slowly warming up, and let's rice the potatoes right in there. Okay. We have riced the potatoes. And, you know, to make a very smooth mashed potatoes, ricing, I think, is the best way to go. If you rice them, you really kind of go through the potato, almost like through a sieve. Nice and fine. Okay, and of course, we need some salt here. Let me do the corn. And what I do the best way is cut it in half, and then you just go around. All right. I'm gonna just break it up a little bit, like this, and toss it right into the mashed potatoes. So, everybody's favorite, mashed potatoes. We're on a good road here. Let me just mix this. And I don't want to completely creamy it up. I'll do that when we're ready to serve. So, now we're going to do the scallops. Let me just salt them just a little bit. I think maybe a little bit of pepper on them, just a little bit, not too much, but here we go. A slice of the speck. Let's make 2. Let's make 3 at the time, just like that. Fresh sage leaf. A few more, you never know. Okay, so I have that ready. Let's put the scallops in the center of each, just like that. Piece of the sage leaf, just a whole sage leaf right there, like that. And then we're gonna make a little packet out of it. Chef Fortunato sometimes wraps it around, but I thought maybe a little kind of beggar's purse look would be cute. Okay, and this when it cooks is gonna stick together. Sage leaf is really potent. It gives you a lot of flavor, and it's delicious with scallops. I like it with whitefish, also delicious with chicken. So what am I doing here? I am twisting this into, and then I take this and I kind of pull it a little bit apart, and then I pressure it together, just like that, so it doesn't open on me. Once it cooks, it's going to stick together better. So just like that, give it a twist, just like that. Okay, so here are my little scallops all wrapped up in a pan with a little bit of olive oil, and I'm gonna set them all right in there. these little purses. Just like that. I need to pay attention to them. You want the speck to get crispy. You want the scallops to cook. And if the scallops, you certainly don't want to overcook it. So a slow temperature like that will get it going and will make the speck crispy, which is nice, but you don't want to overdo it. So let me see with the mashed potatoes while that's cooking. Okay. I think it could use a bit more cream. Yeah, all of it, I think. No, let me just taste it if it's salty. Chives, and adding at the last minute. Let's put that, and we'll warm up when we're ready to serve that. So I'm checking. So you don't want to give them too much heat. I just lowered it a little bit. And I want the speck to crisp from the bottom. You see how nice and caramelized it is. And you want the heat to go in and cook the scallop itself. Let that finish cooking. We will clean this up, and then we'll be ready to serve. Infusing alcohol with fresh fruit was a tradition I remember growing up, and something we tried to replicate at the restaurant. Mangia bene, ridi spesso, ama molto. Ok, nonna? Sorridi, andiamo. Ciao. Adesso andiamo e beviamo e tutto. Cin cin, nonna. Salute.
Alla salute.
Che buon. Isn't that delicious?
Very tasty.
You like fruit, so this is strawberries, fresh strawberries. I make a simple syrup, sugar and water. I boil that down. I put the strawberries in there, fresh, beautiful strawberry seeds.
Beautiful.
And they let that beautiful color, that beautiful syrup. And then the drink is a little bit of lime juice, vodka, and this strawberry fragole, fragoncello, I call.
Libiamo.
E libiamo allora. When you toast, we say cin cin, cent'anni, salute. What is another way of a good toast? You have a good vocabulary. What is
Mi
it?
hai fatto in mente una bella parola, libiamo. Libiamo, libiamo dei lieti calici che la bellezza infiora. Libiamo, libiamo dei lieti calici
E beviamo ancora. Salute, cin, libiamo, nonna. So we're ready for the plating. Everything is done, everything is warm. Let's begin with the mashed potatoes. And you know, a dollop of mashed potatoes like that, I think, is such a comfort food. Every culture loves their potatoes. So here we are. Let me take the scallops and let's just position them so they look beautiful on the dish, just like that. And just like that. Oh, they look like gift packages. So I would finish these two dishes as Chef Fortunato does at the restaurant with some microgreens. He actually sometimes puts some fried leeks on top, but I wanted to keep it light. Just like that, you just put it on top of your dish. I need to make one for myself so I can taste. Like that. And one and two, good. I'll put a little bit of sprouts for me too. I think that time has come for me to taste. So I'll go right in the middle of the scallop. See, the scallop is cooked. And let's taste it. Delicious. The potatoes, the sweetness and the crunchiness of the corn, the crispiness of the speck, and then the sweetness of the scallops. You sort of go from one dimension to another, one better than the other. Really good. And simple. You